Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Brian, and I'm a personal trainer here at Fitness Lounge. I have been a personal trainer since 2010. In that time, I have been responsible for sports conditioning, weight loss, rehabilitation training, powerlifting. I'm a pro powerlifter, as well as a national qualified men's physique competitor. So I've run the entire gambit, including running, which would be a marathon that I ran, and road biking. But let's have some fun and have some exercises today. All right, friends, we are going to do a nice, simple box squat. For a box squat, all you really need is a bench, a chair, a couch, something to sit down on, and your home work for you. Doing without a weight to show you the first time, it is a simple, basic squat. Your feet are typically shoulder width apart. For me, I'm a wider squatter, so I will go a little bit wider than shoulder width. That being said, because my feet are going wide, they're not super wide, stretched out like I'm doing the splits. They're literally just a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. From there, we are pressing our feet down into the ground, keeping those toes down also, thinking your feet as a tripod, and shooting straight up. Coming back down controlled, engaging those glutes, and shooting right back up. All right? Now, adding weight to it makes it a little bit more fun. For the weight, we're going to hold it in a goblet squat position. The important thing here is to not let the weight pull you forward, because that's how you hurt yourself. So sit up straight, engage that in neutral spine, really push those heels into the ground, and we're going up, right? Same thing, coming back down, and we're going back up, right? Now, if you notice, when I get to the bottom, I pause for a second. That pause is going to be great to help you work on explosiveness to fly back through, right? Speed is often power. As we all know, if we're squatting, gravity is going to make the weight go down, but you always need the power to come back up. So that is a very simple box squat. Thanks for learning. All right, so this exercise is called a Bulgarian Split Squat. So what we're going to do here is the first thing I want to tell you about is judging your distance, right? Typically, people go into this exercise by just guessing what their distance is going to be, and that's usually how we cause some sort of injury by being out of line, right? So what I want you to do is start off seated on a bench, a chair, whatever you have. Extend one leg all the way out. Once that leg is down, that is going to be your leg that you're working with. That is your working foot today. You're going to push forward onto that foot, and then extend that back leg back to catch that bench, and now you have your distance perfectly. From here, the other mistake people tend to make is by dropping straight down. I don't want you to drop straight down. I want you to pretend there is a band on your hips that is pulling you back slightly. So as you're going down, you're slightly rocking back. That's going to engage that glute a little bit more, and then drive through the center of your foot again, right? So boom, forward. Band pulls you back, forward. Obviously, when we switch legs, bring that foot back to where the other foot is and extend that leg back. You should catch the bench just the same way. Boom, same concept. Extend and forward. Extend and forward. And before you know it, your legs are going to be in a lot of pain because you've just done Bulgarians, and they are the best thing / worst thing ever for you, and you'll love it. Have fun with it. All right, friends, this one is called a mountain climber on a bench. You can do mountain climbers on the floor. You can do them on a bench. I prefer them on the bench because I don't like my wrist being down. I'll show you both ways to do it, and you take which one you want. So the first way to do mountain climber is hands on the bench, flat out. From here, think about bringing that knee in and then alternating, right? Boom, boom, boom. It's really important that you don't let your spine dip down because that's going to hurt. You also don't want to be over hyper up because that's awkward also. Think of a nice neutral spine and tuck it. From there, just bringing those knees in like you're sprinting. Again, I don't like having my hands down this way. I prefer to be down on my forearms, which is why I like using a bench. You can do the same exercise and still clear that distance. So boom. Make sure you're breathing the entire time. While you're doing these, you may feel the inclination to hold your breath. Holding your breath is a horrible idea while you're exercising. Always breathe. Nice, smooth rhythms the whole way through it. And that is how you do a mountain climber on a bench. All right, friends, we are about to do everyone's favorite exercise of all time, the burpee. If you do not know what a burpee is, it is probably the best / worst / most loving / most dangerous, deadly, painful, sweat-causing exercise you could ever do. So let's get through it together. To start off, your arms are going all the way up. From there, you're going to come down to touch your toes onto the ground. But this seems really easy. Let's make it a little bit harder. Jump those feet straight back. From there, down to a push-up, push through, and then jump your toes back up to your wrist. Heels down, press up all the way through. But one is very simple, so let's try a bunch of them in repetition. Are you ready? Let's go for it. Down, up, and we're going, right? Keep going, down, up. Most important thing is to control your breathing. A burpee is a lot of different muscles working at once. So if your breathing gets short, your burpee shorten down. Keep breathing, keep moving. That is the key to a burpee. and that is the key to a very happy life. Thank you all. Have fun with these burpees. All right, guys, thank you for coming and checking out my at-home workout. I really hope that it helps you along your fitness journey. Remember, we are always here at Fitness Lounge to help you out and take you along the way with us. Keep moving, keep being healthy. Have a great life.